here. There we are. Good morning, friends. Pop this chat out. I gotta mute this side. And come over there. And bring that up. Natty, good morning. Still setting up just a little bit, but there we go. Good morning, Natty. How are you today? Happy Friday. Trust the process. Good morning. Good morning. Trust the process. I am not familiar with you. Chief Stacker, good morning. Wendy, good morning. Tired and ready for the weekend. Me too. Today's my short day at work, though. I only put in 4 hours today. So this is kind of my hump day. And we get to give away some t-shirts today. Mark Lewis, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Well, let me do this. All right. And there is the link. If anybody would like to come up and join me, it certainly makes it a whole lot more interesting when somebody is able to get some conversation going. Good morning, Cyclops. How you doing, brother? Hope you're feeling better today, Chief. I did notice that on Red Stream a little bit. You said that you were not feeling well. So, let me do this. I'm going to change my camera here for a minute anyways. It doesn't really matter. I should turn that on. But Scott, good morning. Now, at this point, I have 5 people on for getting t-shirts, and I have 7 t-shirts. So, for the next hour or so, anybody that does a donation to Ida, Charles, if you could drop that link to donate to Ida, I would appreciate it very much. And good morning. But if anybody donates to Ida this morning in the next hour or so, and then sends me an email and with a copy of the receipt from your PayPal or Cash App, whatever it is that she uses. I know she uses PayPal. I'm not sure about Cash App. But if you send me a copy of the receipt, I will put you in on this t-shirt giveaway. Like I said, I've got 7 t-shirts to give away, and so far there's only 5 people have taken me up on this. Now, if you donate $5 or more to Ida, not only will you get a t-shirt, but it puts you in the running for the best of the best bar that she will be giving away at the end of the month. So pretty good deal all the way around. But there you go. Kathy Lee, good morning. Perks Precious Metals, good morning. How is everybody today on this fabulous, fabulous Friday? I woke up to snow on the ground again. Good morning, Reg. Yeah, that is my email address that's up there. But these are the shirts, the Ida's Best of the Best. And then instead of the penny logo that's usually there, it's got my cannabis logo. But I said, do a donation to Ida. Charles has got the link up there. And Chief is going to come up and join.
Good morning.
But yeah, I mean, there's a couple more T-shirts here looking for homes. So all you got to do is send.
Give me a minute. I got to get my headphones. I can't hear anything.
And the only thing that might wind up being an issue is having the proper sizes for people. But them with T-shirts, it's having one that's too big isn't necessarily a bad thing, huh? Well, thank you for coming in, everybody. Mountain Wolf, good morning.
Okay, now I can hear what's going on. Can you hear me okay?
Can hear you just fine, sir.
All right, good. I couldn't hear you because I'm on my phone. Unless I put my headphones in when I go on the panel, I can't really hear anything.
Okay.
I don't know what the deal is. But good to see everybody today.
Yes, sir.
Man, I had a bad day yesterday.
Yeah, I heard you talking. Well, you mentioned it in your comments in Big Red's stream yesterday morning that you weren't feeling well.
Yeah, I couldn't even hardly get out of bed yesterday. But I did get a real good package yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, my Durban auction package from last week showed up.
Oh, what'd you win?
I got let's see, 5 silver. Oh Lord, I can't even think of him now. Eisenhower.
Okay.
5 silver Eisenhower dollars, some Benjis, some silver dimes. I got a really cool commemorative. Let's see, Lincoln commemorative silver dollar. I don't know if you've ever seen them. It's like a 2007. Hey, Rocky Superstar. I haven't seen you in a while, buddy.
I was Rocky this morning. He's been preoccupied of late. I didn't hear from you today.
I'm outside right now. I'll go in a minute and I'll show you some of the stuff I picked up. I picked up a really nice Bicentennial Silver Set. It's got the silver dollar, half dollar, and quarter in it. Yeah, real cool set.
Now, are those 40%ers?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. They didn't do the 90%ers until just a few years ago, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm doing a collection of Ike dollars, and I'm trying to get all the silver Ike dollars. I think I'm pretty close.
I've got a tube of them. I'm not going to let you have. You're not going to get them all.
Yeah, no, I'm actually going around in auctions and things like that and looking on eBay, and I've got a lot of the proof silvers, and now I'm looking for like business strike silvers. They're actually not as easy to find at a good price.
Well, at a good price, no. It's like impossible.
Yeah, I got a real good price at Durban's auction for these. Real good. Especially the bicentennials.
I've got my closest LCS, which is not close by far. It's an hour and a half away. But I was up there, maybe a month ago. He wanted $20 a piece for his blue Ikes.
Yeah, that's pretty close to what I paid. Pretty close.
Yeah, they should be about $10 to $12. And it's still over melt.
Yeah, I agree. And, you're going to pay a little more, unfortunately, if you want them and you want them bad enough, like I did. I forked out a few more dollars for them. Thank you, Mark. That is a cool set. I have two sets now. I have the Bicentennial Silver Proof Set and the Bicentennial Business Strike Set. But I think the Abraham Lincoln Commemorative is probably the.
I've got a tube full of commemorative dollars.
Oh, really?
Most of them are Olympic dollars. I mean, I've got different years that are. I think every time there's an Olympics, they do a commemorative coin for the Olympics.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I've got them from several different years that are Olympic coins. But I've just got cheap commemoratives. Philip, good morning.
No, Rocky, I don't have the 71 brown box silver. I have a 74 brown box silver that's graded at a 67 ultra cameo. That's the only brown box one I have.
Are the brown box ones, are those proofs?
Yeah. Well, the one that I have is. Let me walk in the office here real quick.
I know I've got a few proofs, and I know I bought a few brown boxes, but I threw away all the boxes and those.
I actually made a trade for the brown box one I have. I traded a Morgan dollar for it.
Oh, wow.
Because it was graded at a 67. You don't find those too often.
Oh, I busted mine out of the cellophane and put them in a tube.
Yeah, I've got mine. I'll show you here in a minute. I put mine in an album. And, of course, the cat box is going to go off just as I walk in the door. I got one of them automatic scooper cat boxes.
How do you like that thing?
Oh, I love it. I've had it for about, 7, 8 years now. There's just this one rig. It's a made something or other. What do they call it? Litter Maid. And man, that thing works good, and I never have a problem with it.
That's what I thought, Philip. And I've got some of each, but like I said, I just bust them out of the cellophane and put them into the tube if I can get them cheap enough.
So let me get my picture up here.
But a little over 2 years ago, before.
I know I'm looking terrible this morning. I still got my robe on.
Well, I got the blue robe on.
I just got up. I'm sorry. See, there's the.
I think you're going to make keep jealous.
That's the one brown box. The one brown box I've got, and it's toning. It's really starting to tone nice.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of a shadow on his hairline that is
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, it's actually toning. Well, the lighting in here too is screwing it all up. But it's a cool one. And here's the Abraham Lincoln. I got to use two hands. I got to set my phone down. Man, I was watching Aloha Stacker this morning, just a few minutes ago before I came on, and he was showing off his 2.5 ounce Navy round that he got from the U.S. Mint that they just came out with. God, I was getting jealous looking at that thing.
Yeah, that's one that you should be ordering. Oh, nice. That's a nice dollar.
It is, and it comes in a nice clamshell, and it's got actually an original. Well, not this one, but it's got a COA and everything, and a nice little box that it sets in. It's pretty cool. And here's the Ike set. Those are all 40%ers.
Yep.
That was a good set. And it's even got the original COA inside of it that does a little bit of explanation on it, which is pretty cool, I thought. Fully complete set. And I've been putting all my Ikes in this album. I picked up one of these albums from Amazon, I think it was. But it's one of these books.
Oh, nice. Eric, I probably will be here until about 2 more hours. I don't know. It depends on how much entertainment I can pull out of Chief.
Oh, I'll stick up here with you for a while. As long as I don't start getting dizzy and feeling bad. Oh, here's my we made one night at the auction. We got 100 likes, and I won the 100
71 brownies that you had there, right?
74.
74.
Yeah.
Eric's asking.
Yeah, that's the 74. PF 67. Excuse me, it's a cameo. It's not an ultra cameo. It's just a PF 67 cameo, NGC graded. And I won the 100 like. Whoops. That's my 100 like prize, a 1 ounce.
Nice.
Yeah, actually, this is my very first silver bar. I don't have any actual silver bars. I have silver rounds and, of course, silver coins. But
well, you do understand that technically, I think this is stupid, but technically, silver rounds are just round bars.
Exactly. They're just in a shape of round.
But somewhere in the silver community, they decided that rounds are really bars. I mean, that's somebody that has a real problem.
Yeah. Yeah. One is square and one is round, sir.
Square peg in a round hole.
Exactly. Yeah, and you should have seen me. I was going to do a mail call review type video yesterday. And oh, you should have seen me trying to set up for that, as dizzy as I was. And I said, no, you can't do this right now, man. Don't try. I actually fell one time.
Wrote about your 40% coin set. He said that they're perfect for your typeset books.
Oh, really?
But
yeah, let me go back.
You want to break up the set to fill a book. I mean, it's still all there except for the packaging. Gypsy Stacker, good morning.
Good
Or
morning, Gypsy Stacker.
Now, I'm thinking
Eric-
Gypsy Stacker is out in the South Pacific somewhere because good evening.
Yeah. And who else we got came in I didn't say hi to? I said hi to Wendy. Well, EMR Coins and Philip, good morning. So you only had how many people get in on the T-shirt thing? 5?
Five so far.
Wow.
And, we'll give it a little bit of time if somebody else wants to get in on it because, like I said, I've already got one of these for myself. I love it. Ida uses really good quality T-shirts. I will tell you that much.
Oh, yes, she does. I have an old original Best of the Best with the penny on it and stuff T-shirt, and it's a sturdy T-shirt.
I mean, the only thing that I cannot tell you is how many washings these appliques will last through.
Well,
mine's gone through 4 so far, and
I've had that one T-shirt.
At a place where it's lifting up.
I've had my one T-shirt for about a year and a half now. It's been through a bunch of washings. Good to see you, Philip. And Anna, I'm crazy, I think, came in.
Where are you stuck in the frozen tundra? I woke up to snow this morning again.
Man, I'm glad I don't have to wake up to snow. Lord have mercy. It's a little cool down here this morning. It rained all day yesterday.
All right, Cyclops, I got you on that. So there's one more T-shirt left available.
Hey, so far we got a guaranteed T-shirt, everybody.
Everybody's got absolutely. Everybody's got a guaranteed T-shirt.
I'm dipping on large. I
can do that while I'm sitting here. Double X, 2 double X's.
I could use double X for tent and crawling.
XLs and 3 larges.
I'm such a little guy, you wouldn't see nothing but T-shirt if I put a double X on.
Well, it could be a sleeping bag for you and the wife.
Yeah, we've been married over 40. We've been married over 40 years, Sterling. I think those days are gone.
Hey, when I was a young buck and I moved to Kentucky, I met this family lived down the road from me. I worked with a couple of them. They invited me over for Thanksgiving because I had no family. They said, "We got so many people in the family, you won't get noticed." The patriarch of the family was 73 years old when I went over there for Thanksgiving dinner. His oldest child was 58. His youngest child was 2.
Wow.
He had 37 children.
Say what?
Had gone through 4 different wives.
Holy cow. That's a lot of mouths to feed.
But I'm just saying, Chief, you're still a young buck. Don't tell me it don't happen.
Oh, I won't tell you it doesn't happen.
Victoria Roman Carter, my friend, how are you?
Good morning, Victoria. Also, good morning, Reg Label. Good to see you. It actually feels good to be up on the panel this morning instead of flopping around the house like a spinning top.
That's got to be rough. That has got to be rough when that happens.
Yeah, I got a whole new doctor
Do you get
set up.
triggers before it's going to happen?
Huh?
Do you know that it's going to happen before it happens? Is there something that triggers you?
Yeah, sometimes different positions of my body and my head and my ears will cause it. But most of the time, I feel it first thing as soon as I get out of bed in the morning. I'll get like 2 or 3 spins immediately as soon as I get out of bed, and I'll know that okay, today's the day I gotta. But I have a whole new regimen of doctors that I'm going to see on the 27th of April. Instead of going through the Navy, I am now uh, going to civilian, and this is a doctor that sees mom. And he said, after my wife talked to him, he said, I can fix your husband. You tell your husband to come in and see me. I can fix him.
Well, there you
He
go.
is he is an ear doctor, and he's a specialty type. So I'm setting it up, and I set up an appointment the 27th. I go see him.
Well, I'll keep that in my prayers, Chief.
Yeah, boy, it'd be nice to get
I would love
fixed.
to see this help you out. Silver Bull.
Yeah, because I can get back into melting and pouring again and making things, and I can get back into making my jewelry again.
There you go. Silver Bull. If you want to get in on the t-shirts, what you need to do is send a donation to Ida. Um, Charles, could you put up the link one more time? You send a donation to Ida, then send me via email a copy of the receipt, and you'll get a t-shirt. I'll just need to get size and color from you a little bit later. But if you
I
make
got
your donation to Ida, a minimum of $5 for every $5 increment, it will also put you into the drawing at the end of this month for the best of the best of the best bar that she gives away every month. So not only will you get a t-shirt, and so far you'll be the 7th person on this for 7 t-shirts. So everybody's covered. I'm fine with that. Ida gets a little bit of help with her mailing, and there you go. Then you guys will get to advertise for me.
So I got something else kind of exciting happening today.
What's that?
Well, we have a very prestigious sports radio show here in Jacksonville called 1010 Radio. Well, 1010 Radio has been one of our clients for our payroll company for a few years now. And they're always inviting us and giving us gifts and things and tickets to games and all kinds of things. So the owner called me yesterday and he said, hey, if you and the wife would like to, we're having a get together from 3 to 6 today, a little luncheon type thing in celebration of the radio station being up for, I don't know, 30 years or whatever. And we would like your wife and you to join us if you would.
Well, you are part of the team.
So, so I was kind of happy about that. This is it usually I'm trying to think of the times it comes on, but it's our prestigious radio show, sports radio show here in Jacksonville.
Well, that's cool. Good
Yeah,
morning.
I
Hello,
thought it
hello,
was.
hello. How are you? Hello.
Good morning, Kate
I'm
Titus,
here after a while.
all the way from Japan. Well, that got quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah, it did. Now Billy's talking a little bit. The furnace was running. That'll entertain everybody.
Oh, that's what I heard shut down then.
Yeah.
The furnace shut down.
Yeah, I mean I'm in the basement.
Are you?
Yeah.
I thought it sounded like you kind of sound like you're in a there's a little echoing kind of, not from your
Oh, that's just the ringing in my ears.
is it?
Well, a little bit. I spent a lot of time going to loud concerts with no ear protection, standing right in front of the speakers as a kid. I got a little tinnitus.
Yeah, I got mine from engine rooms. Running around engine rooms not wearing the proper hearing protection when you should.
But it's uncomfortable. I know the excuses. I used them.
And it's TGIF today.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I got a birthday coming up soon. 23rd of April. I don't want to have any more birthdays.
21?
Yeah. Actually 36 backwards.
You're a young buck.
Yeah, that's what they say. I'm in the prime of my life. Boy, I don't feel like the prime. Jessica says TGIF and I'm off of work. Yahoo.
No school today. We have things down here called in-service days for teachers, where the teachers have to go to work and they have their meetings and stuff, but they don't have any students. Do you do that same kind of deal up there?
Where is Jessica at?
She's in Canada.
Oh, okay.
Manitoba, I think. But she's like north of North Dakota.
Way up there.
Yeah, way up there.
Greg's 6 more years and you hit the magic number. Yeah, let's hope I make it that far.
Charles, just make the letters as bold as you can in the room that you have. I think that will work out best. Because I mean, I was looking at it under my dissecting microscope, and it's not that pieces broke off of letters. It's just that they're so small that, like, on the S's, all it put was a dot on the ends, and then a couple of, and so it wasn't really even complete. I'm pretty good, aren't I? I remembered where you were, Jessica. I mean, Manitoba is a big province, don't get me wrong. I couldn't throw a dart at it and hit your location, but the northern center of Canada.
I've been to Canada twice in my life. Both times was Quebec area.
Yeah, I grew up in Detroit. We were in Canada all the time. I
went to a baseball game there years ago for the Expos.
Yeah. I don't know if the Expos are still
I think
there.
they were called the Montreal Expos or something.
Yep. From when they had the World's Fair up there in '68.
Yeah, I went. It was in the 70s, and we lived just about 2 hours from crossing the border in Vermont,
Mm-hmm.
a little town called Barrie, Vermont.
My daughter spent spent a year in New Hampshire in college, and so, but she lived in Vermont and went to college in New Hampshire.
Well, that's cool. Yeah,
Oh,
I got to
yeah.
get up there and see my family, my brothers and my sister. Well, I have one brother in Ohio. My sister, my younger brother, they all still live there up on a mountain.
The year that she was in school up there, I went up there and did a lot of skiing around the area.
I used to love to ski at Stowe.
We went to Stowe one day.
Many moons ago.
We skied at the Dartmouth Skiway, and then we went over to Conway and skied over there at a couple different locations.
Yeah, I used to love to go skiing. Skipped a lot of school and did a lot of skiing.
But skiing has been the one consistent throughout my life. I started skiing the year I was 1 year old, and I'm still doing it.
Good morning, John Pierce.
John Pierce, good morning.
John, I loved it.
John is one of the people that's in on the t-shirts too. See, I got him.
Good job, John. That was one thing I loved to do was play in the snow. Snowmobiling, skiing, cross-country skiing, downhill skiing.
Oh, yeah. Going ice fishing.
Oh, yeah. We used to have a fishing shanty.
Yeah, all the shanties had to be off the March 15th. They were all off the lake. And by March the 17th, there were places where the ice was 4 or 5 feet from the shore. And my buddy was still wanting to go. He said, well, we'll put down some 2x4s and walk across out to the ice.
Yeah, we used to go to different places in Lake Champlain and go ice fishing.
That's a big lake.
Yeah, and there's some big muskies in there.
So my
But
lake,
it's
my lake has
mostly
got
pike.
4 different species of trout, and we've got perch. We've got a lot of panfish, but the trout and the perch are what I go after for the eaters.
Oh, yeah, we used to catch lots of perch and northern pike.
Yeah, we've got some pike in our lake too. There's one girl that I know. I mean, she's a tiny little thing, not even 5 foot tall. Probably the best pike fisherman I've ever met. At least once a year, she pulls one out that's over 40 inches. She had one.
That's a big one.
She had one in January of this year. Got in the newspaper. The damn fish was longer than she is tall.
Holy cow. I'll tell you, one of the best places I ever fished in the world, that's Scotland.
Don't they mostly fish for carp over there?
No, you can get a lot of different. In fact, I never caught a carp.
Well, you pretty much have to do it intentionally.
Yeah.
Biggest fish I ever caught was a carp.
Oh, yeah, I caught some big ones. I go
That's
fishing.
a nice one, Jessica, 42 inches. I don't, even with pike though, no matter how big you can't get rid of those Y bones. Good morning, Red.
Big pike. Good morning, Big Red. Good to see you this morning.
Good morning, Billy. Are you going to say hi to everybody? Or are you just going to stand in front of the camera? She's kissing the camera, guys. It's her good morning to you.
Mine's sound asleep in her bed. Mine gets up, I make a cup of coffee and I give her a little treat. And she's so used to it when I make my coffee now, she runs out there thinking she's going to get a treat. And then she goes to bed. She'll be there till about 10 or 11, then she'll come out. She's a lazy girl.
Oh, this one is too.
She's purring.
Can you hear her?
Yeah, mine doesn't purr that much.
Oh, this crazy little girl purrs just if she thinks that somebody's thinking about her.
Everybody's got yo going on this morning. Yo.
Well, I'll tell you what. We have got 7 people that want t-shirts. Chief, you want a
Yes,
large, you say?
Yes, sir. I would like a large.
Well, red, blue, or black?
Blue.
John Pierce, what size do you want? Jeez.
John, you still in there, man?
Okay. Your color choices are red and black.
Sorry, John. I already snagged the blue one. Your cat's answering for everybody.
She loves to talk. I wish my Malamute would talk as much as she does. Black, okay.
Congratulations, John.
Congratulations. Thank you for the donation to Ida.
Yeah, definitely. Big
I
Red
have
keeps saying, Sterling, I want a shirt. Sterling, I want a shirt. Well, did you get your name in on the board, Big Red?
I think he was sleeping the other day when we were doing this.
Hey, you snooze, you lose, buddy.
Roxzilla's not here. Let's see. Cyclops. Well, or actually, Charles is in here.
Good morning, Mrs. Coin Crew.
Oh, Roxzilla is here.
Yeah,
okay,
Roxzilla's here.
Double X large. Okay. Your color choices are black and red.
Good to see you, Mrs. Coin Crew, and Roxzilla, and Silver Bull 30.
Angel, yeah, you did. I'll get to you in a minute. Black, already. Charles, what size?
Charles, you're pouring already this morning? Oh, pouring coffee. I saw the little coffee cup now. I thought you was pouring metal. I was going to say, God, it's awful early for that.
Okay. Well, Charles.
Charles says large, please.
Large, and you're stuck with red. Sorry. Angel. I've got, sorry, but I've got double X large and I've got an XL.
She just said hello to Charles, or women. Charles Coffee, Philip Coffee. Gotta pick your size. There we go. XL, she says.
Okay. We got a blue and a black.
Black and blue.
And red all over.
Just like your tattoo. Black, please. She says.
I got it.
With a smiley face.
Okay.
Congratulations, Mrs. Coin Crew and Charles.
Us. Double X or single X?
I'm doing a bit better today, Big Red. Yesterday was a really bad day. I fell like 3 or 4 times. Whoa, wicked day yesterday. Thank you for asking, Big Red. I'm kind of hoping on the 27th, the doctor looks in my ears and stuff and says, "Oh, I see the problem."
He's going to pull an earwig out and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I see the problem. There's something down in here. Hang on. Oh, because you never know. You just don't know what crawls in your ear at night.
Do you ever watch Phil Robertson's podcast, Unashamed?
No.
It's a Christian podcast. But Phil and a couple of his sons, and then they will frequently bring in a guest. But the one son of his, Chase, the one with the long hair and the really nice beard, he was on there the other day, and he said he lost his hearing altogether. And so he called up his friend, the doctor, who was an ear, nose, and throat specialist. And he said, "Doc, I can't." He said, "Come on in." He said he pulled a lump of wax out of his ear the size of a marble.
Holy cow.
How can an adult man let their ear get that plugged up with wax?
I know. Man.
John, I feel the same way. I think sometimes he is a little bit too simplistic on things, but he doesn't complicate things.
Well, like I'd have got a bone adjusted from a chiropractor. Can't even talk this morning. Chiropractor. And it fixed her vertigo problem. And I'm kind of hoping when I go into this new doctor, he says, yeah, I see the problem. Here's the problem.
Thank you, Roxzilla. Got your email. But Cyclops, what size T-shirt? XL or double X? And then everybody that's getting T-shirts, I got an email from Roxzilla already, but I need your addresses, please. And it will be a few days before I get these out, as I've got to work this afternoon. I work tomorrow, and I don't have envelopes for them, so I will have to go to the store Sunday or Monday and get some envelopes before. So it'll be Monday or Tuesday before they get sent out. All right, you're getting blue. That's the only option. And Silver Bull, this might wind up being more of a nightshirt for you, but the only thing that's left is a double X red.
Mrs. Coin Crew says, I thought you were delivering.
Well, when I can come over there and pick up that cheap silver that Keith was talking about the other day on Red String. Yeah, blue. I'd send you a green and white one if I had one. And it's not even orange Tennessee colors. But then I don't think I would have that.
Now, this has got your logo and stuff on it?
It does. Well,
cool.
Not my YouTube logo. It's my business logo for my cannabis business.
Cool.
So
my kids will see me wearing it and they'll go, Dad.
Well, they might not really recognize what it is.
Oh yeah, they will.
It's a very cartoonish bud going.
Both my kids have medical marijuana cards.
It does say medicinally jubilant cannabis on it. Those are the words written on it. But the logo itself is very much a cartoon of a big old bud going through a wringer washer and coming out as rosin on the other side.
Cool.
Because that's what I do is I make rosin. And I make.
Well, see, I won't wear mine. They won't know I have mine until I get like invited out to dinner or something like that. And then I'll wear my T-shirt. And when we get to the restaurant, the kids will look at me and go, Dad, you can't wear that kind of stuff. So why the hell not?
You're retired?
The cat's driving me crazy.
Oh, she's a trip.
She is.
Looking at me like, come on, give me some attention. She feels like she's got the short end of the stick because she's afraid of the dogs.
Ringmaster says, give Angel the XS shirt and it'll be a Snuggie.
Well, it would definitely make a good nightie.
Who's making breakfast this morning? That's what I want to know.
Mine's gone.
I'm hungry.
But yeah, but the 6 of you that have not, actually, Charles, I've got your address because I've got that envelope from you sitting on my kitchen table. So I don't need your address, but I need the other 5.
You got mine, don't you?
No, I don't keep addresses. So
I'll shoot you an email after this.
That'll yeah, that's fine. Like I said, I'm not going to be getting them out until Monday anyways. I don't need it this minute.
No rush, buddy. And Victoria, I did see your chat when you were talking about your doctor fixed your vertigo problem just the way Ida got hers fixed. But I've been to 3 chiropractors, and all 3 have said, you don't have a bone issue, dude. We don't see a bone out of place. I've had MRIs and CT scans and all that stuff. That's why I'm very curious of what this new doctor's maybe is going to find.
I love going to my chiropractor. It's just, I feel so much better after my adjustments.
I am so glad I don't have back issues.
Well, it isn't even really so much back issues.
Well, I trashed mine when I was coming up through the ranks and stuff. Man, the type of work that I did, I'm surprised I can even walk.
Well, for me, it goes back to the skiing. I've tore up there's no cartilage left in my knees. You know, I've had doctors tell me, well, you got artificial knees in your future. And I said, well, maybe, but it's going to be a long ways off.
Well, I had back surgery at my neck area, C4, C5 area. I have a plate with a cadaver bone and all that stuff.
Oh, wow. But with my adjustments, my knees don't really, I put a topical on them every day to keep the swelling down. And I do a couple of dabs and eat my cookies and my Tootsie Rolls. But keeping my back adjusted and using my cannabis, I can walk. I can do the things I need to do. Now, when I woke up this morning, it took me 5 minutes to get across the floor to get to the bathroom because it hurt so bad. But I did it. And once I, got
God bless you, Sterling. God bless you.
Once I got through my morning rituals, I'm fine now.
Yeah. Oh, I guess Cyclone Stacks is taking off. Have a good day, Cyclops.
Hey, Steve, send me your address.
Have a good, safe day today.
She likes to tell me stories. Haven't figured them out yet.
I was going to say, she's telling a good long story this morning. Yeah, Mike Wolf. Good question, John Pierce. Mike Wolf, how's your daughter doing, buddy? She's out of the hospital and almost back to normal.
Oh,
that's great, Mike. That's great. Gypsy says, my dog is snoring. I'm surprised he doesn't perk up every time he hears that cat go meow.
Oh, it's like I said, I'm down in the basement. This is kind of her domain when the dogs are in the house. But she'll come up the stairs. She'll come up the stairs onto the landing up there. It's an open staircase with a half wall.
Oh yeah.
And I've got a baby gate blocking the landing up at the top. So my 130-pound dog who could step over the baby gate will not challenge it. She's been there since she was a baby, and she's got it in her head that she can't, and so she doesn't. But the cat will sit there on the landing and meow at the dogs, and the dogs get up on the love seat and hang over the half wall. It's absolutely hilarious.
I'll bet it is.
But here the Malamute howling at the cat meowing back, howling and hissing at the dogs, and then the little lap dog is running around in circles, going yapping. That's the excitement I get in my life.
I know I wouldn't want my daughter's dogs. She has 2 Newfoundlands, fully grown, and a Saint Bernard.
Oh my!
It's like having 3 horses in the house.
Well, my Malamute, she's in the last 2 weeks of it probably now, but she's going through her outer coat shed right now. I have literally pulled enough hair off of that dog to stuff 2 horse blankets.
Oh, I bet. It's just like Charlotte. You go over to Charlotte's house and you have to get around the dog hair. It's like, oh, wow, look at this. And she cleans all the time. It's not like she doesn't clean. Got my new job interview in 20 minutes, Novice Star Stacker says. Wish me luck. We do.
Buddy.
Yeah, that vertical pour will hypnotize you if you stare at it. It'll put you in the twilight zone.
You like that big vertical there, Red? That thing is kind of nice looking, isn't it?
I love it. I'd have to save up for 6 months to buy something like that.
Well, nobody's stopping you from saving.
I'm going to add in May a little bit more money to my fun account.
I'm actually probably going to slow down on buying precious metals for the next 6 months or so. I've got a lot of work I want to do on my house before winter hits again.
Well, the end of May, my first retirement check. Well, actually, yeah, I think it's the end of May. My first retirement check hits the bank. So I told the wife, I said, I'm skimming a little bit off that to have for my my fun account.
There you go. Stephanie, good morning.
Good morning, Stephanie. Good to see you. Eunice, good to see you this morning.
Eunice, good morning. Well, I think I'm getting up to about 35 here today. We had a little snow on the ground this morning, just a dusting. But basically, all that's left around here are the piles.
I hate this time of year right now because you're turning the heat on at night and you're turning not every night, and you're turning the AC on during the day.
There you go, Red. Now my heat's on 24 hours a day. You know, I don't even have an air conditioner. But there's only there's only about 2 or 3 days out of the year that you need it.
Yeah, that's the way we were when I lived in Vermont. Nobody up there had any air conditioning.
Morning, Red.
What's up?
Good morning, Big Red.
What's going on?
Good to see you, buddy.
You too, man.
And don't worry, Big Red. I hadn't forgotten about the package I owe you.
That's all good, bro. It was snowing here last night, Sterling.
Just a dusting. Little lake.
What's up,
Well,
you?
it's not even a full inch.
Right.
EMR Coin says, it's funny I get to wear shorts.
What's up, Natty, Victoria?
I'm that way about wearing pants. I never wear pants. I always wear shorts.
It was
Chief,
nice. It was nice
I'm,
yesterday, though.
I'm changing my mind. I'm not coming over. If you don't wear pants, I'm staying away.
I wear shorts all the time.
How's your back healing, Red? When do the stitches come out?
The back's good. I mean, the back and the leg is good. I mean, just my gut, but my gut's doing a little better too. So, yeah.
It's all healing good.
For the most part, if I stop lifting crap,
Yeah.
but I can't sit still. So, yeah.
I know the feeling.
I mean, it's still bruised up on the back, but other than that, I mean, it's healing good. So that's what matters.
Yeah, as long as you're not getting any infection or
No.
get some good scar tissue.
When I was 13 years old, I got attacked by a coyote out deer hunting, and when I got finished at the hospital, I had 123 stitches
Oh my God.
in different places on my body. And I was very lucky that day. My dad shot the coyote because he heard the commotion and me yelling and screaming, and he shot the coyote and killed it. And that was my lucky day right there.
I got 13 stitches on my inner leg, and then I got 23 stitches in my lower back. And I'll tell you, the rabies shot hurt worse than the stitches.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Is that where they go the injection into your stomach? They still doing it that way?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh man. Just,
Hey,
just,
no, it
just
is
the thought of that just makes me weep.
right. It's not no small needle either.
Yeah, you're right.
I've seen them before.
Yeah. Yeah, when they pulled that out, I'm like, "You're sticking that where?"
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, Red, you got a couple of those dogs last week when you went out chasing them on the Forerunner, right?
Yeah, man, I got two of them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Did you stick their heads on a fence post?
No, I actually used them as bait.
That's what I was going to say. I'd use them as bait to catch more.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The people
When I
around
used to
here,
go,
they stick their skulls on fence posts just to kind of be a warning to their brethren.
Yeah.
well, when I was growing up, we used to do coon hunting. And what we would do to train our dogs is we would hang a coon on a post where they lived around their dog houses, and it would be high enough on the post to where they could just barely maybe reach it and slap at it and stuff like that. And it keeps their senses sharp for coon hunting.
Yeah. We don't hunt coons here, man. My coon lives in my house. Yeah. But I caught like 3 foxes yesterday, though, which was nice.
Yeah, those fox pelts used to go for good money.
Yeah, yeah, they're nice. They're nice. Yeah, they were whitetail foxes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a fox in the neighborhood around here. I see it a lot in the springtime with the babies.
Yeah, we got a big red fox around here, but I've tried catching him. He's too smart.
I had one about 3 months ago run through my backyard, and I about passed out. I said, "Is that a fox I just saw run through my backyard?" Sure enough.
I put scraps out for it, and a few other people in the neighborhood do. Well, I like having a fox in the neighborhood.
I do too, especially in my traps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want it out loose because they keep the population of rodents down.
Yeah, see, we put scraps out for the bears. I'd
We
rather,
do.
I'd
The bears
rather,
pretty much stay on the other side of the hill, but my friends that live on the other side of the hill have to deal with a family of black bears that comes through and tears up their garbage. Pretty regular.
we get the big old grizzlies here. I'd rather have the bears on my property though than coyotes, you know.
That's for sure.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why we feed the bears, because I mean, as long as they're on my property, the coyotes seem to stay away. So
We used to have a big problem with ferrets going after our chickens.
yeah,
They would, in Vermont, the ferrets would just, they'd steal our chickens every night, it seemed like.
yeah, coyotes are that bad too.
Yeah.
That was my problem, man. The coyotes kept going after my chickens.
Yeah. I can remember my dad getting so frustrated. He'd lay out traps and stuff and not trap a one. And every night or every morning you'd get up, two more chickens are gone. Damn it.
Yeah, or possums, man. They like to dig underneath the fences, you know, and then the chickens end up free range.
Damn, I didn't know you had possums up there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't see a possum till I came to Florida.
yeah. I pick up possums all the time.
They're nasty.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a nasty little critter.
yeah, but they're not aggressive at all, right? Like their mechanism is to play dead, right? Like I just pick them up with my hands, you know.
Yeah, I walked out to my trash
But
cans outside probably about 4 or 5 months ago, and there was two of them down in my trash can. It's like they were hiding out
anything you
down in
can
there.
do to make them edible, though.
Yeah. No, I pick them up all the time, and just walk them out to the woods and let them go.
Johnny,
Isn't
good morning.
isn't that the animal that eats ticks?
Yeah,
Possum?
yeah. They eat pretty much anything they can get their hands on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know one of them.
Did you ever see the
helps.
movie The Great Outdoors? They will
Yeah.
their nose up at hot dogs.
Yeah.
That's lips and assholes. Don't eat that.
That's right.
Oh, damn, you ruined me. I love hot dogs, man. You ruined me.
Yeah, you wouldn't like them if you seen how they were made, though.
But how many of us
You know it's bad.
how many of us actually think about what something's made of while we're eating it? We're like,
Everything you squeegeed off the floor into a bucket, that goes into your hot dogs.
How many people think that their ground beef comes from Kroger's?
Right. That's everything you squeegeed off the floor.
The people that own the store that I work for, they've got a small beef operation and they raise a couple of pigs too.
Yeah.
Yesterday, the meat came in from 3 cattle. I got to bring home the stuff that was still the old meat that was in the freezer.
Nice.
There's 3 of us that work for the store. We got to split it.
Right.
I got 50 2-pound packages of ground sirloin.
Nice.
damn, that's cool.
That's enough meat to last me all year.
Yeah.
See, I got a slaughterhouse here right on my land, so like we slaughter everything here, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up doing that myself.
Yeah, well, I also fill the grocery. Well, it's not really a grocery store, but it's like a little store here on the reservation, right? I also do meat for them too, right? So, Yeah. Then they buy me like a free cow or something, you know?
Well, when our milkers dried up, our milk cows dried up, that's when we would put them in the freezer.
Yeah.
I usually cut them up first, but
Yeah, well, yeah, we cut them up.
Heck no, man. You just throw the whole cow in the freezer.
throw the whole cow in there, hide them all.
That's great.
I'll never forget the first time I had to do that with Dad. I was like, "Oh my God, you want me to do what?"
When we cut the leg off, I just leg the bone and all, man, goes right in the freezer until I'm ready to slow cook it. I'll smoke it right on the bone.
Oh yeah, best way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mrs. Coin Crew worked at a chicken ranch. Does that count? Mrs. Coin Crew, you need to come down here to my house and get some of these squirrels out of here. Golly, I got tons and tons of squirrels running around.
What color squirrels do you have in Florida?
Gray, kind of grayish brown, mostly gray.
Like downstate or over where Angel lives, they're mostly browns in Michigan. But up here where I live, I have the grays, the browns, and the blacks. The blacks are probably the most predominant.
Well, I've got one of those, went out and bought one of those bird feeders that's supposed to keep the squirrels from eating off of it. Psh, what a joke. They figured that thing out in the first week that it was up. They eat out of it regularly.
We get a lot of squirrels here. It's kind of like chicken wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can eat a bunch of them.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you know how to make squirrel stew, a good squirrel stew, it's actually good.
I've had squirrel plenty of times. It's good food.
Yeah.
No, we just get them and then we throw them on the barbecue, man. Throw some barbecue sauce on them. Yeah.
And
My mom and dad used to make a stew.
J-Dog, good morning.
Good morning, J-Dog. So did everybody on the list get a t-shirt?
Yeah, except for Red.
Except for Red. What's up, J-Dog?
I had 7 of them given out before you.
Now you know darn well that I just going to make Big Red a t-shirt with his logo and stuff on it.
Right. I'm sure I know where Sterling gets his shirts made, so I'm sure I can probably get one.
I'm sure you're going to get one, Red.
Yeah, I think you might know where they came from.
Yeah.
The major part of the logo on it is something that you pour regular.
Right.
So how many of you out there miss Ida?
Dude, you have no idea.
I'm missing terrible right about now.
I'm telling you. And how does she do this every single day of the week?
I don't know, but she's got to start scheduling her vacations better.
I have so much respect for Ida. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Everything she does for this community is just incredible.
Yeah. I agree. She's an amazing lady.
She is.
She's like my mom I never had. Yeah. So what's the plans today, fellas?
I'm going to just kind of
I
relax.
Could but it still wouldn't help, I don't think.
I'm going to be hopefully pouring some metal today.
I think I'm going to go to this 1010 radio thing with my wife today.
That should be fun. I mean, if their 30th anniversary, you know that they're going to be putting on the 9s.
And it's rubbing elbows with all the big boys that are on TV all the time. Because they're on ABC TV a lot and stuff. And it's rubbing elbows with the big boys. And they put out some payroll, too. They do about $60,000 of payroll every week. So it's one of those type clients that you kiss their
I
booty
could
to
live
keep.
well at 60,000 a week.
Yeah, they put out some good paychecks to their employees. Oh, Ida went in last night when SHTF was opening that sticker box. I couldn't stay. I was so sick feeling. I went in there for a little bit, and then I had to shut it down.
Oh, I've got to watch that video. I want to see what all was in there.
Yeah, I'm going to have to watch it today. I tried to go in last night for a little while.
I fell asleep with the stream going.
I got to send him over some spot money, too, for the next French Roast of Fury.
Everybody fell asleep or just didn't make it.
I was watching it and then I passed out while watching it.
Oh, it looks like that happened to Angel too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angel, this time I'm getting 2 spots for you and 2 spots for me. I won on her spot last week. Well, the spot she gave me, put it that way. Red, did you see what Charles put? Resigning a print. Something about re-signing a print and printing the whatever that is, Exomath or the Queen.
Oh, okay.
My goal for the weekend.
Charles is getting good at making those molds.
Is that what he's doing? Is mold making?
Yeah, I got a package from him the other day. I'm really looking forward to playing with. Although one of them we're going to do a little adjustment on. But
Wendy has to clean and close laundromat at night. Nights are hard. Cleaning and closing laundromat is my thing. Yeah, but look at all them quarters you get to check out. You get lots of quarters out of that, Wendy?
it would have been nice to have run a laundromat back in the 70s when the clad coins were out, but you would still find a lot of silver.
Oh, yeah. How about the 60s?
Well, but it was all silver then, so you wouldn't have cared.
Stephanie, a while back ago I made a silver Pez dispenser.
The dispenser part?
Yeah, the dispenser part with the Pez's. Yeah, that was like 2 years ago.
I wish I had all the silver my grandpa gave me when I was growing up.
I wish I had all the silver back freaking when I first started pouring.
I'm just glad it kept on going through my hands and still does.
Right.
Yeah, if I only knew what silver and gold was going to do. Because I remember when that stuff was like $5 an ounce.
Aunt Orta, good morning.
Good morning, big silver bullion. Aunt Orta?
Yeah, I got some pouring I want to do this weekend. Well, my weekend starts on Sunday.
You know, I had a friend of mine ask me if I wanted to sell my furnace and my crucibles and all that stuff. And I almost said yes. And then I said, no. Wait a minute. in my mind, I said, no, don't do that yet. Don't do that. Because if this doctor fixes me, I'm going back to pouring and
I enjoy the time that I spend pouring stuff. Red kind of makes a job out of it, but he's good.
well,
at it.
it's not really a hobby for Red. It's more he makes a lot of money doing it.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't make a lot of money doing it.
Well, some. Let me put it that way. Some money.
I make a little bit of money compared to the work I put in.
Yeah,
But
with me, it's all
But when
hobby
you
type
figure the
thing.
dollars per hour you're making, it's not a lot.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy doing it. It's a good hobby.
Well, that's the thing. I enjoyed it too, and I really, really miss it. And it was just a hobby for me. In fact, I was just doing copper mostly. I hadn't even really got into silver.
Yeah,
Well, a couple of years ago, I had decided that for my stack, I mean, I've got lots of constitutional and 1 ounce rounds, but I really kind of like having 10 ounce bars. And
Stephanie sent me an email.
I bought an ingot mold, and I've poured myself a number of 10 ounce ingots for my stack from melting silver that I bought, because I can buy melting silver a whole lot cheaper than I can buy even the ugliest bar that you can possibly find.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah, like it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, just to buy like a generic scratched up round, you're paying like stupidly. It's crazy.
Yeah, I was doing a little shopping a couple of days ago, and I was like, man, look at these prices.
Yeah. I mean, ASEs are going for like $7 to $10 over spot now.
Yeah. I don't even own a 10 ounce bar. My largest round is a 5 ounce.
I definitely over 100 ounces in 10 ounce bars.
I got two 10 ounce bars. That's my entire.
I've got a couple of 10 ounce bars that I made myself. They're not near as pretty as the other ones, but you know what? They weigh the same. When it comes time to me needing to spend silver, because that's all there is, guess what I'll spend first?
My entire stack is two 10 ounce bars. I used to be a stacker, not so much no more.
Mine is mostly 1 ouncers. You buy what you can afford.
I mean, I got my poured silver, obviously. That's like that I get from other people, right? That I buy or whatever, or trade with, I'd rather have art, though. That's just me.
Oh yeah, I'd much rather have a 10 ounce pour from someone than I would a 10 ounce bar.
Right.
To me, it's a hell of a lot more valuable.
Yeah.
What if it was a old vintage Engelhard bar?
I melt them. Yeah.
Or a 10 ounce Geiger.
Ooh, that's our choice.
EMR Coin says, I have a bank bag of ASEs to sell today to buy bars and joyfully some gold and platinum. Nice.
I'll give you a spot for the ASEs.
I'm trying to remember whose auction I was in. They had a bag of Morgans, selling them one at a time. Who was that? It's like a week or a couple weeks ago.
I don't know. No, I don't really buy coins. I mean, I do, but I don't. I just got a tube with some Standing Liberties, though. I got to put in my album.
Stephanie, I have 10-ounce bars. Those things are beautiful, and they don't have the lizard on them. That's why I bought it. Actually, my son told me about it. I bought 2 of them, and they gave him one for Christmas.
I have one of those 10-ounce Britannia bars. SMK sent me.
Those are nice. Yeah, it is. Those are pretty.
Comes with a COA with it.
But the 10-ounce ingots that I poured myself have got just as much silver in them.
Yeah. If not more.
Hey, morning.
Good morning.
Morning there, Orta.
Good to see you, Orta.
Oh, pretty good to be here. Morning, everybody in chat. Red, how you
Wow,
doing?
John, that sounds interesting, man.
Yeah, all right, man. How you doing?
Oh, living it up.
Yeah. You got to change your picture, Chief.
What's that?
Yeah.
Chief Stacker looks like a plop of tape or something.
Oh, that little nugget of gold.
Yeah, everybody wants me to change my picture because it looks like it's sitting on a turd.
It does, man. It looks like it honestly looks like you just took a picture of like a kidney stone, like trapped inside somewhere.
Hey, look what came out of my surgery. They found it in my ear. That's why I got vertigo. I got a great big chunk of gold in my damn ear.
Right. At least you could have put that on a different kind of table.
Oh, I don't know what made me. I must have been stoned the day I did that. I don't know what the hell made me do that.
Because it's fun.
You really put a bad image in my head, though, calling that a turd background.
All right.
Don't flush it. Don't flush it. Wait.
It's like a little chunk of corn, you know?
Yeah.
Polishing
Yeah.
the turd.
It's amazing corn. You can eat it, chew it, and chew it, and chew it, and swallow it, and then when it comes out, it's whole kernels again.
Orta, that's
how the hell does how does that happen? Oh, there's one of my old bars, Orta.
Yeah.
It's showing. That's cool.
Yeah, it's got some
You know
pretty
that
good tone on it too.
that used to be a button that Ida sent me. She sent me a whole load of buttons. And that was one of the buttons that she sent me. And I said, yeah, let me put some of these on some of these bars. That's bringing back a memory right there.
Yeah, definitely.
So is that glued on or is that fused into it?
No, it's glued because it's plastic.
Okay.
It's not even a metal. I think it's a plastic button.
It's cool as hell, though, right?
I thought it was.
Yeah.
But then again, you never know.
The story about your gold sitting on turd. There was a video that Sal did a good while back about the Russians running their turds through some kind of process to extract the gold from it. And they showed gold bars that they had extracted from their sewage treatment plants.
That's crazy.
Say what?
I mean, that would be some shitty gold, wouldn't it?
Say what?
Every serious situation. Hey guys, I gotta bounce, so I'm gonna get going.
Well, maybe that'll make
up.
Yeah, you guys all have a good day.
All right, Red, you take it easy, bro.
Have a blessed day, brother.
Have a blessed day, Red.
Take care.
Maybe that will make my channel go viral as I'll put that thing up there with saying, hey, look, I crapped out a gold nugget. I ate a bunch of little pickers.
Gold flakes.
And it came out a gold nugget.
You guys are crazy. How you
Yeah.
guys been?
Good and bad.
Yeah.
Vertigo kicking me hard.
I sit on this lazy Susan and just spin around.
Yeah.
I got a table, my little eat-in table out in the kitchen. It's got a lazy Susan built into the center of it. It's really cool on taco night and stuff.
Taco night.
Yeah, you can put all your stuff in that little lazy Susan. It's pretty good size. And you can spin it around when 3 or 4 people eating at the table.
Angel, are you getting into the Goldschlager again?
See, I'll show you.
You ever drink any of that stuff?
See.
No. Too pricey. Oh yeah, okay.
Isn't that a cool table?
That is
Well,
unique.
I would not want that on steak night because I want
Why not?
right in front of me.
Well, it's only the 3 of us in the house now, myself, my wife, and my mother-in-law. So it works out good for the 3 of us. Whoops. That bar is toning out pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah. I had it sitting on my pouring bench, and it was covered up by a graphite mold. Believe it or not, I had it. I was just quite messy on my bench, and
You want to see a big one?
Angel
yeah.
does get up there sometimes and knock the stuff off of it.
Here's a big
I
one.
don't think that she would sit on it and go.
Hey, anybody out there smoke cigars?
Yes, right here.
Okay, you need to email me your address.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a little package. Look,
Nice.
let me get back to my pictures. Bradley gave me these, and I don't smoke cigars, and they're just going to sit here. So they're from Nicaragua.
Yes, I love Nicaraguan cigars. Oh my God, the flavor is so.
Yeah, these
so
are all
intense.
these are from Nicaragua. So you grab my email off my about page, send me an email with your mailing address, and these cigars are yours.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll trade. I'll do a trade. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to send me nothing.
Hey,
It's my
50-50,
pleasure.
right? 50-50.
And oh yeah, I came in here to show you this big old bar.
This is one from whenever you had a Silver Scorpion down at your house.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's a 7-pounder.
Whoa.
Is that a big damn copper bar or what? It's a brick. It's not a bar. That's a brick. You could build houses with that dang thing.
Nice. Tough and blow your house down.
Here's some Benjis I picked up.
Ooh.
That's a nice Benji.
Yeah, it is.
And I picked up this one. Of course, that one is a 63. This one's my birth year. This is a 59.
1959.
Oops, it's upside down. It's upside down. Yeah, in fact, my birthday's the 23rd of this month. I turned 63. That's a cool Benji. I got all this stuff over at Durbin's, Diane and Joe Durbin's auction. A lot of cool stuff. He has a lot of unique kind of stuff. Something you don't normally see at auctions. Ravenhawk's auctions are the same way. He has some really good, unique items at his auctions.
Right.
As far as coins go and stuff. Sometimes the bidding gets a little bit crazy, but
That's why I don't do auctions.
most of the time it stays pretty stable. But what I like about Joe and Diane is if the bidding goes a little bit crazy on something and Joe has, say, 2 or 3 of them, he will stop the bidding and he will say, "Okay, we're going to do a bin. I have 4 of these. Let's do a bin." And he'll find out what the last bid was. He'll go under that by $4 or $5 or whatever, and say, "Okay, let's put this up for $10 or whatever."
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, I love him to death.
Yeah, he's got a nice little crowd that shows up.
Mm-hmm.
They
Well,
just
thank
pop
you,
in.
Stephanie. Yeah,
Well,
I
that's
enjoy.
the size of that bar.
Huh?
The Coke cap, it kind of gives you a good reference on the size of that bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that
Way
was
cool bar.
4. I think most of those came out 4 ounces, 3.5 to 4 ounces, something like that.
Let me break out the scale real quick.
Shoot, what Nickel's doing is we should all be pouring nickel. Man.
Oh, it's expensive now.
Yeah, what's going on with nickel?
I think it did a 100% jump in price. I think it's probably done for a while.
Yeah, did it come back down? I haven't looked. I don't know for
I
sure.
don't really know, but it went it went 100% jump in like 24 hours. And I haven't heard any more since then.
Yeah, I hadn't either. I was really surprised when I first saw that. I went, "What?"
John, that's kind of why I like working with silver, is the lower temperatures and it flows so nicely.
Mm.
Well, it definitely flows better than copper. Copper's a pain in the butt.
I mean, I've poured that gold channel round of mine about 4 times now. I've got it up to an ounce.
Oh, really?
And I do not like working with molten gold. It solidifies way too fast.
Yeah.
I'm still like, I think 5 or 6 grams away from an ounce of pickers and nuggets.
Are you going to design yourself a channel round and pour one?
Yeah, I've got to get a hold of D-Wings or someone and get a stamp made.
D-Wing will do a nice job for you.
Yeah, that's what I got to do because I want to stamp it.
He did that 20 millimeter for me.
I'll show you. I got.
It might have been about $120.
There's about.
That's not too bad.
There's about 15 grams in this.
Dang.
Yeah.
Right in that area.
Shake it. Shake it. You will break it.
Right around. Now, this is all pay dirt bags. Every bit of this gold came out of pay dirt bags. And this little vial has some nuggets that there's about 5.5 grams of nuggets in here. And most of these are 1 to 1.5 gram nuggets. I think there's a 2 grammer in there.
That's
So I'm
cool.
getting real close. I figure next month or so I'll have what I need to make a bar or make a channel round. See, I've got some stamps that I used on when I tore apart engines and I marked the connecting rod caps and main bearing caps. They're like a punch with a letter on them.
Mm.
I have those type stamps, but I don't have anything else but that.
Hell yeah.
If you're real artistic, which I am not,
You can make your own.
my son is fairly artistic, and he bought me some of those just different shape punches.
Yeah.
And he poured a bar and made it absolutely gorgeous with all the artwork he put on it. And then he gave it to his wife. But yeah, I've got all of those punches, but it's like I get totally lost when it's like putting in one dot and where's the next dot and what's it thing going to look like in the end. I need it all in a nice stamp made by Daywing where I can just use my press and press it into the piece of metal and it's all there all at once.
Exactly. That's what I want to do. I want mine to kind of look like a little coin in a way. And I have a press, and that's what I'm going to do is use a stamp that I get and use a press. Because, gold has a tendency of, when you melt it, it has a tendency of becoming a little button.
Yep.
A little round button. And then you can take that button while it's still hot and soft and flatten it. That's what I plan on doing, and then use my press to stamp it with a stamp.
Yeah, I've got
Same process you would use to make a coin, kind of.
I've got a 20-ton bottle press that I got from Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
I think I paid $120 for it or something 6 years ago.
Yeah, that's what mine is. Mine's a little hydraulic press.
Mine's a hand pump.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
It's got a bottle jack.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I can with that 20 tons, I can get that 20 millimeter stamp in so snug into the metal that I actually have to take a mallet to get the piece of metal off of the stamp.
Yeah, to separate it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure.
I was sitting here reading the
What
chat.
size shell is that up on top of your bar?
Oh, that's just copper.
Okay.
You know how they have the silver ones? I ended up picking one of those up from Saka Plata's auction one day, and it's got some toning going on.
I'm gonna pour some silver 223s.
Oh, nice. I think it was probably about last November, or no, it wasn't last November. Maybe last summer. I did a pour on Ida's, and I had a 7.62 by 39 AK-47 round that I had in the sand, and just ran out of silver, and it didn't turn out.
Yeah, you gotta have enough silver to push it so that you'll get the sprue and all.
Right.
That's something I should do. I should do some filming out there and put up a pouring video.
Hell yeah. I haven't made a video in maybe a month.
Yeah, it's been a little while for me too. I did a mail call not too long ago, but
Matt Stacker, good morning.
Morning, Matt.
good morning, Mad.
Oh, you gotta pour him. You gotta pour the Mad Hatter.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun one.
Yeah, it would. I think that'd be cool.
And the last thing I poured was for Savage Stacker.
He is a cool guy.
Yeah.
Savage Stacker sent me a Dos Pesos that I won, about a year ago.
Mm-hmm. That was on his 1,000
Yeah,
subscriber party.
Yeah, that was fun. He's a cool guy.
Oh yeah. We chat and email every so often.
Good morning, Johnny. Sorry I missed you if you've been in here a while. I hadn't been over to chat. I hadn't been over to chat for a while.
Alice, I see Charles talking to you, but I had not seen you. Good morning, Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, good morning, Alice.
BR, good morning.
BR Williams. Hell of a host we are, sitting here just saying hello, 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 good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
I'm trying to read the chat a little bit.
Yeah, I don't have access.
It's hard to do when you're illiterate.
I hope everybody in chat's having a good day. Happy Friday.
Yeah.
The weather should be nice.
It's beautiful here right now.
Yeah.
I'm sitting out by the pool right now.
Don't rub it in, bro. No, it's about 74 degrees right now. Ah, look at you.
I did a little cleaning, not yesterday, but a couple days ago.
Nice, nice.
Get it ready. Let that water warm up. Get it ready. Pool party.
Yeah, you don't want warm water when you're in the pool, though. Somebody peed in the pool.
Yeah. Well, as long as it's clear and warm, it's good. If it's yellow and warm, oh, run. It's like, don't eat yellow snow.
I keep all of my old crucibles because I can see the silver in the glass.
Oh, yeah.
At some point, I'll smash all those things up and have a whole bunch of stuff to send to the refiner. I've got a big old tub of burnt sand, and yeah, I'm saving all of that stuff to get it refined out at some point in time.
Yeah, the other day I was looking at my burnt sand, and that stuff is just glittering. It looks like I took silver glitter and just sprinkled it all over my sand.
Yeah, it's surprising how much actually stays in the sand.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty wild.
Oh no, I don't have it down here. I poured a coin for the store that I work in, silver coin.
Nice.
2.5 ounces. Went out to dinner Wednesday night with the owners and showed them the coin. And the one guy goes, "What would it cost to make this in gold?" I'll pour it for him if he wants it.
Yeah.
And I'll keep that sand very separate.
Right?
Yeah.
I was looking at the end of my map torch, and along the barrel they even have little splatters of silver. Kind of crazy.
Shoot, I want to go to Big Red shop and sweep his floor.
Stephanie, you have a blessed day.
Yeah, I heard a story one time. Red kept all his sand, turned it all into the refiner, ended up being a kilo worth of silver that they were able to recover.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That is nuts. 32 ounces worth of silver all up in your sand and all your scraps and dust.
I'm just noticing a newspaper article here that says the Jacksonville Roadshow buying event, Tuesday, April 12th through Saturday, April 16th. They're going to have all kinds of stuff. Franklin's, Mercury's, Silver Roosevelt's, Morgan's. All kinds of stuff, it looks like.
I went to a show in Lansing a couple weeks ago. I know I've talked about this a lot. I was able to pick up Morgan's. They're culls, but they're, I went through 300 of them and bought about 30 of them for $30 a piece. Thought that was, it's high on the value of the silver, but I guess a good price for Morgan's.
Damn good price.
But there was a number of people in there that had gold. The cheapest gold I could find in that place. I wanted to pick up a 10th ounce of gold too. Cheapest gold I could find in there was $250 for a tenth. And at the same time, SD Bullion had 10th ounces for $216. Random. You don't know what you're going to get, but you know it's going to be a 4/9 10th ounce. And 19
Exactly.
and it's going to have a lizard on the back of it, but I just use those for melting anyways.
Yeah, and these road shows, I like to go see what they have available, just see what they have up. But a lot of it is way overpriced because it's a free event. You know, they got a bunch of people coming in there. They know that they're going to be able to sell.
The one guy, he was going, this is the best price. He had AGEs. And he wanted $250 a piece for them. And I told him, I said, that's too much. I can't do that. He goes, well, what are you willing to pay? And I go, well, I guess I'd give you 120. And he goes, if you can find one for 120, I'll pay you 130 for it. And I go, well, I'm going to go home and I'm going to go on to SD Bullion and I'm going to order them from them for $216.
Silver Bulls asking me what event I'm talking about. This is in Jacksonville, Silver Bull, Jacksonville, Florida. Tuesday, April 12th to Saturday, April 16th. Free event. Supposed to be some, I don't know how many dealers. It doesn't say. It's just has an article here that says lots of different coins. Baseball cards, comics, clocks, metal toys, war memorabilia. I'm wondering if it's being put on by the Antiques Roadshow, but it doesn't say. It just says Jacksonville Roadshow buying event.
Yeah, when they change the name like that, they want you to think it's the Antiques Roadshow, but it isn't.
Right. False advertising.
Yeah.
No, I'll get with retired Navy Rob. See if he wants to go down there one day. Him and I will go scout around and check it out.
He's in Jacksonville also?
Yeah, he only lives about 15, 20 minutes away from me. He lives on the west side over in Orange Park. I live on the west side over near White House. It's called Marietta, Florida.
There's a river that flows through Jacksonville.
St. John's. It's actually one of the only rivers that flows north.
I have a cousin that lives just up the street from the river. That was my aunt and uncle's house. They bought the place in the 50s, but I've got a cousin that's still there. I was only there a couple of times in the 60s and 70s.
I wonder if he lives off
of the 60s. Me and my one cousin that's my age, we went down to the river and would collect little skinks and bring them home and do experiments on them.
the ones that are colored red and green and yellow. Yeah.
Down on the river. Out in the streets.
I agree with you. It's kind of like the pawnbroker show. That's all staged, but you do get to see some cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet that some of our local coin shops are going to have tables at this place, and they're the ones that are going to have the coins and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Things that you would be interested in coming home with.
Retired Navy Rob goes to one and buys stuff on the west side. Him and I are going to go one day. He's going to pick me up. And he gets some good deals at his coin shop over there in Orange Park. Oops, somebody muted.
And he did have a little background noise going on. Actually, I got to mute. I got to go blow my nose. I'll be back.
I got to make some breakfast. What am I going to have for breakfast this morning? I got lots of choices. I'm all by myself, so I only got to make for me. Oh, I think I got some leftover blueberry waffles from last night. Let me go look.
Eggs,
Yeah, we had blueberry waffles last night for dinner with a bunch of other fixins.
Blueberry waffles.
Yeah.
Tasty. I had steak.
Well, we go shopping every week. We go shopping at a produce market and pick up fresh blueberries, strawberries, tomatoes. Man, I'm buying tomato boxes of tomatoes right now for $20.
Oh, nice.
Full case, 67 to 70 tomatoes in each case. Matter of fact, I got a table full of them right here. Look at this.
Woo!
I've given a few of them to family members, and I always do, and I always give 3 or 4 to neighbors.
You should be making some spaghetti sauce there, Chief.
Yeah, we do. We've got that. We also can tomatoes.
Oh, there you go.
So that when we're ready to make a spaghetti sauce, we have tomatoes canned up and ready to roll.
Like John said, make some salsa.
Yeah. In fact, here's a jar right here that we just made a couple days ago.
Eunice, have a blessed weekend.
That's a homemade salsa.
Oh, there you go.
Spicy?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I like it spicy. Just like my girls, I like it spicy.
Well, as long as you can keep it fun, Johnny, because it's important. You know, if the things that they're saying about the food supply even come true to half, you're going to need to be supplying a lot of your own food.
Yeah, if you want to keep your costs down. I mean, most of my grocery shopping's done at the base over at the commissary, so I save a lot of money there.
Now I'm sure it's different for you because you're stateside and everything. But my daughter in Okinawa, she said the commissary is really only good for dry goods or canned stuff. But for
meat. Here in the States, it's meat. Man, you can go buy your meat at a quarter of the cost you spend out in town.
And that's what she says. Their meat and their produce is terrible.
Yeah, that's because she's overseas.
You know, she goes to the local groceries for the produce and for meats.
Well, see, I do that with produce. I go to a produce market, and sometimes for meat, depending on what I want, I go to a meat market. But mostly I buy from the commissary.
Well, I don't think I'm going to be buying any meat for a long time now.
Why? Because of the cost?
No, my boss gave me like 100 pounds of meat this week.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
right. You
damn.
said, but that was just ground beef.
Yeah,
Oh, you don't eat steaks and
I
roasts?
do, but I mean, when I've got all of this stuff, I've got to use it up.
Oh yeah. Well, it'll stay good in the freezer if it's
Oh, yeah.
wrapped properly.
Oh, it's shrink wrapped.
Oh, nice.
I can take a frozen package of burger, put it in a pot of boiling water because it's shrink wrapped. 5 minutes later, it's thawed out.
Wow, John grew up canning fish and making jam. Yeah, we used to make a lot of jam growing up. Johnny's got
I absolutely love a good pickled asparagus. Oh
yeah.
my!
What?
Johnny's got canned chicken, asparagus, mushrooms. Ooh, I love mushrooms.
Trippy kind?
Just about time for the morels to
Yeah,
pop up here. The morels
any
will be
kind.
popping probably within the next 2 weeks, as soon as the rain slows down a little. That's big up here is the morels.
Oh yeah. And you're in Michigan, right?
Yeah, northern Michigan.
Northern Michigan, yeah.
But the morel capital of the world is just one county over from where I'm at.
Oh, cool. Johnny says, I can whatever is on sale at the store. That's good. That's the way to do it. I like to fill our shelves up too with canned stuff. I even sometimes will sit down and make relish, my own homemade relish, sweet relish and dill pickles. Buy those little pickle and cucumbers.
Yep.
Silver Bowl, where are you from in Missouri? What county?
It's 100 of whatever it is.
Yeah, I think I got it from a buddy of mine, and he said it's 100 yen from Japan from 1961. Supposed to be about 60% silver. It's kind
I'll
of
have to
cool.
look and see if I've got one of them.
Their
I've got a
coin silver
lot of
now
food.
are made from plastic. They're not even metal.
Okay,
I got
Cole
a
County.
lot of
Cool.
silver foreign coins that I need to go through and look at.
I'm from
Well,
Texas
some of them I
County.
don't know if they got silver in them or not. Silver Bull's asking, what coin is that, Ant?
No, that was that Japanese yen.
It's a Japanese
100
yen.
1961.
John Pierce, my sister, who passed 3 years ago, lived up in the Olympic Peninsula in Washington most of her life. She made a living off of picking chanterelles.
Oh, yeah. You get good money for them.
I know people that make a lot of money on the morels around here.
Texas County.
I picked up a whole bunch of oak limbs the other day that were sitting off to the side, rotting, and they're full of mushrooms. They're growing right off of the oak branch. Is that a good edible mushroom?
I have no idea.
Me either. I was going to look it up.
I don't eat mushrooms. Well, I should say I don't intentionally eat mushrooms. Well, we lost Chief. If they're in something that somebody's made or on pizza, I'm not going to pick them off. But
No, I'm still here. You lost
we
Orta.
lost
Ant.
Orta.
Orta. I was going to say, how did I get kicked out?
And you're still here.
Yeah, I just flipped over to my picture. I've got it on chat so I can read chat because I'm on my phone, so I got to flip back and forth.
Oh, okay.
I think a lot of people are getting ready to get out of here. J-Dog, have
Hey,
a great
dog,
day,
have a
buddy.
blessed day. Well, it's getting close to 10 o'clock. And I think we've gone over everything we possibly could. Chief, make sure you send me your address here, and
I
you
sure
don't have to
will.
do it right away, but so that I have it before Monday.
Absolutely. And thank you very much for the T-shirt and the win and
Oh, no,
allowing
hey,
us.
I'm glad you're helping out Ida a little bit.
Oh, I love to support Ida. To me, she's just a absolutely wonderful person that deserves us to support her 110%.
Absolutely. Well, everybody have a blessed weekend, and we'll see you on Monday at Ida's. So things will be back to normal.
Yeah, have a great day and have a great weekend, everyone. Be safe out there, everybody. Time to go make breakfast.
Bye now.
Bye-bye. Y'all have a great one.